Hi, I'm Gabby. I'm a radiologic sciences major. I'm going into my third year in the program right now. I'm actually on campus right now to do my summer clinical, so I needed to pick a class in order to fill my requirements. So this seemed like the most interesting class to take out of all the ones I was reading. And my twin brother is actually in criminal justice, and he's taken similar classes and told me that he really enjoyed them, so I thought it'd be a good class to take. For the part about defining justice, I kind of thought of it in the simplest terms as creating an even playing field for everyone, meaning making sure everyone gets the same rights and making sure those rights are protected for everyone. So for the alligator story, I was honestly pretty hesitant on who to pick. I feel like a lot of them can be similar and none of them are obviously good, so it was kind of hard to do, but I used the process of elimination for most of them. So I just have the list of the names pulled up, and for the first one, Captain Sinbad, I thought obviously it's pretty bad, but I kind of thought of it as an exchange. He was they did something wrong and he was helping them out, but he also got paid for it, so I kind of thought it was in comparison to all the other ones, I thought it was pretty mild. And it also says heavy legal sanctions, and it never really said if they were a threat to the public or what those things were that they did, so I kind of thought in comparison to everything else. So I would keep them, and I towards the safety, not let them on the island. For Egghead, I thought that was pretty bad, but in comparison to High Life, which was almost in the same situation, except they were doing it in high poverty neighborhoods where Egghead was doing it on her college campus, I kind of was between the two and I wasn't going to let one of them on, but I decided to not let on High Life because with Egghead, I kind of thought of it as they're each other's peers and on the same not playing field, but they're each other's peers, where High Life is he's taking advantage of those under him. So I just, out of the two of them I was between, I chose not to put High Life on him. For Slug, the whole thing with him lashing out and assaulting people, which obviously not good, but I thought because it was sort of a reaction to certain things, I just thought he wasn't doing it out of for no reason, just to be malicious or anything, which obviously assault is assault, but I thought obviously in comparison to other ones. And then the second person I decided not to let on the island is Hard Heart, because I thought that he kind of had two offenses in there where he was refusing to pay okay rent on everyone, but also he put in danger all these children to toxic mold and lead, so I that was the one I knew immediately I was not gonna let him on the island. Stick, I was kind of confused about because I saw that he had taken a lot of people off the street, but it seemed like he was trying to get someone, convict someone who was guilty of a crime, so he was kind of trying to do the right thing, even though that's obviously illegal and not the way that justice should be served. But I thought he probably thought he was doing the right thing, where everyone else in this list kind of knew what they were doing. And for Slippery, I saw that he kind of had a history of robbing and stuff, but with him, with Slippery and Grover, I kind of used the process of elimination, where I was in comparison to Hard Heart and High Life, I was they kind of fall bottom tier on the list compared to them, so I kind of put those two to the side. So after going through all of them, I decided that Hard Heart and High Life were the ones I would not let on the safe side. But But yeah, I'm excited to see what everyone else thought and who they picked and their perspective on everything, and I'm excited for the rest of this course.